We're gonna be playing a monster deck with Cockatrice and Forktails. It's basically a werewolf control deck, but it's got Cockatrice and Forktails in it, which I think is quite flavorful, quite cool. You've got Tall Punish with Heatwave and Eskel, and then you've got Wide Punish with Forktail. Forktails and Cockatrices are both beasts. Cockatrices need the adjacent beast to boost themselves. So Forktails provide that extra beast tag as well as being like a tech against Swarm, which I think is quite popular. At least I was playing some Swarm earlier this week. And Cockatrices have been really performing well for me off stream. There's only 2 of them. I was considering playing other poison like King Cobra. I never really considered playing any of these cards, but King Cobra is also a beast. But I just found that he was too low of a floor. A lot of the times, if you draw him and you have 2 Cockatrices anyways, he just plays for a 3, you know? And I think, like, it's not the end of the world if the Cockatrices don't successfully poison something. This card has been pretty much consistently playing for 8, for 4 on deploy, plus a poison on like a 7 or lower unit, right? Even if you don't poison anything, it's still playing as 8 for 4. Like, you're not sad about playing a Fiend, right? And if it does poison something, then you're looking at 11 or 11.5 for 4, plus the engine value of whatever you killed, which is really, really nice. So I've been so far impressed with the off-stream performance of Cockatrice. Forktail has been more hit or miss, but like, you don't have to play it. This deck, I think there's like 3 or 4 cards you don't play in this deck. Usually it's going to be 1 werewolf, a squirrel, and a Forktail, something like that. But it could vary depending on your draws. Yeah, I like this deck a lot. It's got a lot of thinning, as always, as most of my decks do. The Roche and the Best Boy help with winning on even, help with growing the Erendite. You've got control with Heatwave, Eskel, Riptide, Toad Prince, Erendite. So quite a lot of control. Let's take it for a spin. Yeah, and we've got carryover from the Alpha Werewolf. Maybe 1 of Cobra is fine in case you miss one of the Cockatrices. I thought about that, and I tried a version with 1 Cobra. After several games, I feel like just no Cobra is better. Like, think about it this way, right? Let's say you missed one of the Cockatrices, and you have 1 Cockatrice, 1 Cobra. You're still limited to how tall of a unit you can poison. You can still only poison a 7 with the Cockatrice. That means the Cobra finishing the poison can only target a 7. Right? Best case scenario, the Cobra is a 10. 3 plus 7 for 4. That's if in the very, very specific case where you missed the Cockatrice, you missed the second Cockatrice, or like he has a Purify or something, right? But you could just play, like, let's say the Cockatrices get split up in the round. Well, you get an 8 and you get another 8. And maybe they do something stupid because you poisoned them. Maybe they boost a unit really tall and then you get to like Tall Punish it with Heatwave or Eskel to try to like play around the second Cockatrice, you know? I think like this is just too low of a floor to be worth it. Hey everybody, hey William, hey James, hey Luck DMC, Fnatic with the Prime sub, first time, thank you. Welcome to the Rope Club, Fnatic 711, and Zerfidius with the 78 months. I think Cockatrice would make more sense as a 5 for 5 so you can trigger bigger poisons. I think let's just play with it for now. I almost think that like it's good enough already that we don't need to buff it anymore. But let's try it. Legendary Meatball, welcome. Is Forktail better than Cobra? I think so. I think Forktail is better than Cobra. It's techs for something different. You already have a lot of like removal, single target removal. Forktail lets you tech against Swarm, which you don't really have anything for. But you probably don't need 2 Forktails. I think the second Forktail could be a flex slot for something. I would like to keep it a beast. I still don't think Cobra is that good though. I think Cobra's the case where Cobra really shines is if your opponent starts boosting the thing that you poison with Cockatrice. Like, so you poison a 7 with an 8 power Cockatrice, and then they boost it to so that your second Cockatrice can't poison it. Then you Cobra. Then the Cobra is amazing, right? But I haven't seen anybody do that so far. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Phillyfo. Welcome to Twitch. Okay, we've got pirates with seagulls. Guess we know what we're mulliganing. Nice. No bricks is good. This is semi-brick, but okay. We'll probably Crystal Skull a boat and we'll heat wave it. We have Alpha Werewolf for Werewolf. We've got Rider. We've got one of these. This can kill a second boat, potentially. Squirrel can get rid of Naval Supremacy. This is the... I guess Forktail's kind of bad in this matchup because they have a lot of armor. Maybe we can just use it in this round. Incubus is kind of a dead card right now. Got kind of 2 cards that we don't want to play. It would have been nice to have a Lady of the Lake. Or Riptide. Trying to think about if I want to play this right now or not. I think maybe if he plays some sort of like damaging stuff. Let's go Toad first. And then Alpha Werewolf and then Griffin? Yeah, Alpha Werewolf and then Griffin the Roach, probably. Right? He really wants the abortage. Not saving Heatwave for Scenario? Nah. Pirate Scenario is not scary. Pirate Scenario is whatever. Like, we can push it out, we can just tank it. I don't care.
Blood on the sea. Thunder on the seas.
Okay. If he does this, then play back row. Get rid of thing. Still winning on even, still growing our Erendite. Tier 3 sub! Whoa! Sarcastic, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. Welcome to the Rope Club for the first time. I appreciate the support so much. Hey, Ethne. Leo showed me this earlier. Wait, what is that? Eagle Coalition, what we're about. Okay. I'm scared to look. I guess we still delay the Alpha Werewolf a turn. Let's do this instead. Is the volume low? Or is that just me? Oh.
I'll fix it. Just don't know how yet.
Okay, we get the carryover. It's not huge carryover, but whatever. It's not like they go super tall. Get to learn a bit about their oranges and their philosophy when it comes to balancing. I see. How long is this video? Whoa, there's an Octopus. The video's 10 minutes long. Are there cards that can be buffed and only or mainly affect the ballad archetype? Dandelion Poet is... But, I mean, Dandelion Poet doesn't only buff that. Stuff like... Thing like Carlo Varese. These sort of like neutral dwarfs, neutral witchers, neutral vampires, maybe. If any of these exist. So, this is the only dragon in his deck. Like, I want to get this out. I want to get the thinning. But I don't think we're winning this round on even anymore. I don't even know if we can win this round, period. Because we've got some bricks. Like, this can't play this, can't play this, can't play this. I might just play the werewolf to try to win on even. Or go 2 cards up. Lose 2 cards up. Might be fine too. We're getting some of his veteran stuff, which is good. I'm down quite a lot of points here. He's getting another 6. I'm down 14. I would get ahead exactly by 1 or 2 with playing the werewolf, but then I don't have any follow-up. I think we just pass here. Yeah, we're playing Cockatrice. Ockfist, huh? I wish I had more playable cards. Like an Eskel or a Riptide here would be amazing. Would have had really good value there. These 3 cards have a lot of armor. He's got Deranged Corsair. Pretty nice. I don't have grid targets though. Zonero. And is fine. Maybe we don't want both of these right now, because I can only really play 1. What if I draw this though? This. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of a brick. Kind of, but only if we have to play every single card in this round. I don't think we have to play every single card in this round. Okay. We play a Fiend to get something in our graveyard so that the Incubus has an option. Orcs is a really bad card in my opinion. Really? I mean, it's pretty matchup dependent. It can be quite good. Let's see. We definitely need to get rid of one of the Echo cards. And then please draw me a gold. Pretty please? So we missed either Eskel or Riptide. Missed either Eskel or Riptide. Okay. This guy might be playing Ragnarok. He seems to be like a Cataclysm enthusiast. Kind of feels like we're up against a Cataclysm enthusiast here. We have a beast here, and a beast from the Griffin that comes from the Mamuna. We Eskel that?
This'll be quick and painful.
I'm trying to row stack for now because of the potential Cataclysm. It's a nice buff for no unit. I mean, Forktail definitely, the Forktail buff is definitely more of a buff for... Oh, man. How big is this? 10. Welp. That's really bad. That... Okay, so I need to rush out beasts. I think, is... We're gonna do... Why did we escal the ship? Because the ship was an 11! The ship was an 11! You're not likely gonna get that much better. You never know if pirates are actually playing Croc or not. You know? Croc is... It's Schrodinger's Croc. It's Schrodinger's scenario all the time when it comes to pirates. Fuck. We wait on that. I just want to get the beasts, the adjacent beasts, so that I can poison Croc. We're gonna try to poison Croc over 2 turns. Tried playing Shipflip with the Uma and failed miserably. I mean, it's not a strong deck. It's quite a weak deck. You have to play really, really well and have, like, pretty favored matchups. At least not unfavored matchups. The ship is not gonna... See, look at the Cataclysm. I told you, Cataclysm enthusiast. Nice, it hit the tallest unit a bunch. It's good that we get to poison first before the ship hits us. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to poison this 7. Look at this Cockatrice value, though. Cockatrice may be saving the day here.
Reasons for the feeble of heart.
Wait, is that a brick? That was a brick, right? Easy. Woo! Dude, how much value was this were these Cockatrices? They were 11.5 without considering engine value. That was gonna get 2 more pings. So they're already 12.5 each. There was a body for Ragnarok that's 13 each. And then, like, however much armor value he would have gotten from playing boats and ships next to that. They were 13 for 4 each, and at least. Probably significantly more. The buff actually mattered. We've got, we're still taking, I think, Corsair, right? Corsair for this. Unless he kills Griffin. Kills Griffin, then that works too. I don't really care about this anymore. I guess we could... I don't think we should use this yet. I think we just do this now. No, we can wait. He's gonna buff this to 3. So let's do this. And we'll play this on the back row to not buff the other one.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
So that he doesn't get an extra point from the Ragnarok. Can we really say it's 13 for 4 when they required setup from other cards? I'm not, we're not even playing like All God or Offerings or the Stratagem that hand buffs. It's not a big cost. Ooh, that's a nice one. It is not unconditional. It's conditional on playing Beasts. And I think sometimes you're gonna see, and maybe as the month goes on and people get more used to playing against Cockatrices, they'll start killing Beasts. But so far, from my games, I don't know, I've had a handful, like maybe 10 games with Cockatrices, mostly off stream. They play for 8 like almost every time. Like sometimes the first one plays for 6. I think we just do this now. I don't understand. How is he gonna kill these? Is he gonna Cataclysm the back row? Off stream Gwent, yeah. We haven't seen a Hjalmar Seawolf yet. We haven't seen a Bjorn. We haven't seen a ship. Terror of the Seas. 21 power Terror of the Seas. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna be boosting. Oh shoot! We might actually boost this one. Oh, and also this one, but it doesn't matter. We're so far ahead. It don't matter. Woohoo! Points, man. Crazy. He even plays Champion's Charge. Crazy points. Poor Pirates. Never having any points on his side of the board. Our MMR is very good. This is I mean, this is the 4th day of the season, technically. It's but we're 2470 already. What if he's a wild boar friend? Yeah. I do think cockatrices, people will start playing around them more. Like I said, things like killing beasts, when you try to set up 2 adjacent beasts, maybe they might use the removal on beasts. When you try to poison something, they might try to boost it by a little bit, right? Like, you have to be careful. If your plan is to play 2 cockatrices over 2 turns, and you're boosting, like, your 2 cockatrices are going to play for 8 power, you're boosting you're poisoning a 7. Well, after you poison the 7, if they can boost it by just 1, you're gonna get cucked. Your cockatrice is gonna become a cockatrice, right? I guess Forktail can sometimes help with that. Like, if they boost it by exactly 1, you could Forktail it, bring it back down, and then play the second cockatrice. But it's annoying. It's definitely going to be really annoying if they start doing that. So if you think they have the capability of boosting by 1 or 2, then maybe you want to poison something a little bit smaller. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I would do in that case. I think it's going to depend on the situation. Would you like to see Cobra buffed to 4 power? No. No. Pale Blue Dot, thank you for the tier 1 for 6 months in advance. 13 months in a row, let's go. Fang isn't played as a card, though. Fangs of the Empire? It is played. What do you mean? It is played in status NG. Not in every single version, but it's definitely played in status NG. Precision Strike. No Eudora. I don't think we want 2 Forktails, and I think we need to get rid of one of these too. I guess we get rid of this one. We don't want 2 Fiends, right? Double Cockatrice in round 1. Or blue coin. No Eudora Precision Strike, it's like Renfri or Shiru.
Art thou worthy?
We can't kill elves. Got the werewolf. Renfri, okay. Renfri with Oak, probably. Some Swarm. I should play the Werewolf on the far right. This was a mistake. You play it on the far right when Best Boy comes out, it could give me the... Oh no, that's... Okay, that's something I gotta remember. Play stuff on the far right. Play... No! Best Boy! Oh, punished. Like, I could have started poisoning this. We could have gone Cockatrice poison this. It's actually a pretty significant mistake. Alpha World far right, we would be able to play Cockatrice and win the round easily, cheap. Not like they're... Oh, man. Giga punished. Forktail's often not good in round 1 because you have so much, like these swarm and this also swarms. I'm thinking we play this.
Get to work.
I'm thinking we play this and then we just like pass.
I will litter the forest with your bones.
Trial Merliga. Okay. Then I could poison Etriol. We can go poison on Etriol. That's fine. What about playing All God? I thought about it. I have a version with All God as well that plays Striga. All God, I feel like All God's good, but the offerings are not good. Is the main problem that I have, is the offerings are not good. And they still played for pretty good here, but due to my own mistake, right? Yeah, All God takes up 3 card slots and it's 12 provisions. It's like playing a 12 provision card, not a 10 provision card. This is annoying. I don't want to pass because then he's going to tall punish my werewolf if I pass. But I also can't really play. None of my cards are playable right now. This is too little and then we're going to lose on even and he doesn't go tall. I think I'm forced to pass, but I don't like it. 8 power poison feels crazy. Well, you can't poison tall units. You got to remember, it's not an 8 power poison. It's not like, you know, you're playing an 8 power Fangs of the Empire or an 8 power Forest Whisperer. Or an 8 power Fistek Trafficker. Right? You're playing an 8 that can poison a 7 at most. Does this deck have a squirrel? Yes, it does. It has 1 squirrel. I also thought about playing a version with 2 squirrels. Like, we could even play 2 squirrels and 1 Forktail. He needs to dry past to ensure last say. I think he probably will. We don't have a Griffin in the graveyard. Okay, so probably just want to play Incubus, I think. I also want to play, like, Rider, but I don't want to play Oniromancy into Rider. What's with no Parasite in the Lords?
No worries.
Don't worry about it.
Flesh are my specialty.
The card art disturbs me, that's all. I think Wild Hunt Hound would be better than Forktail. No, because this deck doesn't go super tall, and it also has no engines. So Wild Hunt Hound will just die, and it'll play as a 5. Oh my god, I'm gonna get bricked. I'm about to get bricked. I need to mulligan Squirrel. Squirrel's garbage. But Squirrel might be we might mulligan Squirrel into a 0. That's the problem. I should not have spoken it into existence! No. Not like this. He might have a squirrel, so I think we should probably just rush this. Game smelt your fear, yeah. Card's quite annoying. Blocks a lot of my Forktail value. He's probably gonna play a Berserker though. Like, we want to Berserker this. We want to use this on Berserker, I mean. I don't want to Erendite. We just Riptide and like Hope, Rage. Yeah, the power of manifestation. Exactly.
Dance! Dance! Dance with my death!
This Forktail's gonna be ass. Wonder if Wyvern to 4P would help this deck out. Probably. Second one. I think that's gotta die. Could have just Riptided the Berserker. Oh shit, you're right. I should have done that. But like, we'd have to be really confident that that was coming next. I think this is the best time for me to play Forktail, honestly. Well, maybe we could wait until he leaders, but I don't know what he's gonna leader for. There's nothing for him to leader. We could do this. This is like, oh, what are we playing from here? I'm playing Griffin from here? I guess we could play Griffin now. Play it before you have to discard it. Yeah, I'm gonna play Griffin for now. This is getting tall punished. It's gonna get Geralt to Riviad. Maybe not. He hasn't thinned that well. Maybe he didn't draw it. He hasn't played Renfri yet. Like, he has to leader to Renfri, and then we could play the Forktail. I think this is a... like that. Shoot. I didn't realize I was still roping. Ah, I gave him a thing to death blow. Oh, he has a brick too. He has a brick too.
The only good mage is a dead mage.
Does the Forktail kill the fruit, or does it proc thrive first? It kills the fruit first if it's 1 power. So I guess I should not have Played it. Oh, he forfeited. that's a nice. One of the nice things about not showing your bricks. Remember, I was saying like it shows weakness. The nice thing about not showing your bricks is that they don't know. They think you have a stronger hand than you do, because people always assume their opponent has the strongest hand. But once you show them one brick, then they know that you have the other brick. Then they're not going to forfeit. Then they're going to be like, okay, I'll play it out. But he also bricked, so it's like a combination of he's probably in the mindset that I bricked, and this sucks. I bricked, and I couldn't find Sloth. Rage quit, you know, with the Renfri. It was a mental game. As soon as he showed us his brick, before we showed him our brick, he lost. Someone forfeit against me today. I was 4 points ahead last card. Only had a bricked Igni. They thought for sure I could make the points. Yeah, I think there's like quite a few games people would have won if they had just not forfeited. I think that number is, or that percentage is much higher than people expect. Oh boy.
Close rank.
Muta deck. Muta double Vernon deck. We have the Heat Wave. That's really good. Okay. And we have an Oniro that could get us a Riptide. I don't have a wolf, a werewolf to buff, so we're gonna probably have to buff like Toad Prince. I don't want to play Squirrel. Do I? Does that deck play AA? Hey, does the Muta mobilization? Does that deck play AA? Mm-hmm. See, I think Zim made a video on this last month. Oh, he made Shield Wall video. Oh. Redanian Archer. Redanian Archer. I don't know what I play here. I could see playing Toad Prince. I could see playing Fiend. I could see playing Alpha Werewolf. I could see playing Griffin. Probably Alpha Werewolf. We want to play here, right? To the right. I think we're gonna buff Toad Prince over Griffin. How's your Shield Wall deck doing now? I haven't played it yet this season. I think it should be doing fine. I think you just have to cut Vandergriff's Blade, and then you can still play 2 RSS. And the RSS got compensated by power. Like, Vandergriff's Blade goes down to Reinforced Ballista or something. Or another Vanguard. Shielded Vanguards. Blade is very good in the deck, I agree. Oh, I was talking about non-devotion. Okay, what are you gonna do? thing is, like, they don't even have to have the Muta Generator to win. This deck is really strong even if the Muta Generator gets heat waved. He will have, so, like, Mobilization is 2 engines a turn, and Vernon is 2 engines a turn, Hand Marvin's Blue Dream is 2 engines in 1 turn, and then Siege is also 2 engines in 1 turn. Siege is also 2 engines in 1 turn. Should I commit the Toad Prince? I think we're gonna wait a turn and play this first. Blaviken at 2 makes you sad? Why? It's a very strong card. It's still being played a lot at 2 power. I think this card could arguably go to 1. And it would still see play at 1 power.
The sky'll burn with the eternal.
Okay, I'm starting to think this is a... Wait, but it's... Never mind. Wait, he hit himself. That was a misclick? I thought maybe he was an Onager deck, but him clicking means it's not Onager? And I thought, like, it also means... It should mean it's not a Ship Ballista deck. Weird. I'm not really respecting this round. I should maybe be using more removal, but I'm not. Kind of not respecting this round. You think it's Vice-Agoda Onager? Oh. Okay, have you seen something like that already? Ooh, okay. That's kind of good. He used the Heat Wave, the Toad Prince is safe. Our tall unit is safe, and we still have a Fiend for Mamuna value. We can probably play back row now. Don't have to be scared of Siege at this point, I think. Yeah, also Vice-Agoda should be Shield Wall, that's true. This is a dead card, this is a dead card. Kinda awkward. This is not Necker. He played a Heat Wave. And you can't play Muta Generator in Necker anymore. His Muta Generator already got Heat Wave. Muta Generator is now 10 provisions. Boost Silver Witchers. Ranger? Ranger's 4P, no? Can't play it. I think this is basically like Zima Farsig's old deck. From a few months ago. Mobilization. Siege, Hand Marvin's Blue Dream, Vernon. Okay. What to play here? I think Erendite? Or maybe just Toad Prince. He's gonna pass if I play Toad Prince. Like, I want to play... Maybe we just play Squirrel. Oh, there should be an AA. There should be an AA in this deck. Oh, it feels early to play this. I think he's gonna pass now. We're overkilling him a lot. I feel like I could have gotten another card out of him before he passed, you know? Maybe we should have buffed the Squirrel with the Alpha Werewolf instead. But then I would have to play Squirrel. How many hours till Silksong? 12 and a half. Is Toad 8 provisions? Yes, it is 8 provisions. Is it OP? No, it's not OP. only get him back engines. I think we want to get rid of this. That's nice. And Incubus Mulligan. Only break his Fiend. I want both of these right now, though. But if I get Fiend, I'm gonna be really sad. Dude, am I manifesting again? Okay. Thank God. They can't play Squirrel. I finished Golden Idol, yes. We're pushing. We're gonna take Erendite, Lady of the Lake Erendite in this round and save Eskel for round 3. It's not Ship Ballista, is it? Well, it might be, but he didn't have a Ship Ballista in his round 1 hand. He just clicked all of his stuff every turn instead of saving it. Ross, thank you for the raid. You had a good stream. Yo, I think you'd like this deck, Ross. Werewolf Control with Cockatrice Forktails. We're 2480 already. I should put this on this side for Foltest Pride. Okay, we get leader. I don't think we can pass. Because he still has Siege. He still has he still has Siege and double Vernon. I don't think we can pass.
Welcome back, Geralt of Rivia.
Your opponent monster control, Muzzle, Heatwave, Eskel, Riptide, Henguidus Sword. I also thought about playing Muzzle and Henguidus Sword. Not both at the same time, but I think the problem with Henguidus Sword is like you have no damage setup to make the Henguidus Sword good. No AA still. So we'll have to play a Fiend. But it's the same points. Because I get to thrive. We'll do it like this, so that we don't play into Siege. He might still have a Siege. Built this. I really want to play Eskel or Oniro, though. I've been playing against something very similar to this. Valstrius has been playing this. Mahakam Forged Dwarves with Ragnar Rug. No Bruver, though. It was Munro instead of Bruver. And then, like, I think Eskel instead of Heatwave. Everything else very similar. Oh, he's playing COC. Yeah, COC Eskel. This is probably a pass now. You ruined your placement. Oh, COC for Ethne. Yeah. Can opponent really catch up? I think so. I think opponent can catch up with a Vernon Roche. AA. Damn, he held this AA for so long. See, the tallest AA Vernon Roche. Oh, Brickerino though.
I pass on every 10th round.
That's huge. He needed this to be a real card, and he would have caught up. So he's still gonna have Hand Marvin's Blue Dream and Siege in round 3. It's gonna be he's only gonna have 4 cards though in round 3. I think we should be okay. That's why pushing is good here. Pushing with the Mamuna is definitely good. Like, I could have passed without playing Mamuna or Lady of the Lake, but I think that would have been way worse. I have to mulligan this. And then probably Forktail, I think. Wait. Am I gonna have enough beasts? I might be really short on beasts. Incubus can get a beast back. The beast. The only card that's maybe worse is second Forktail. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. He might not even have enough siege engines for siege now. He played double Caro Ballista, one reinforced Ballista. He should have another reinforced Ballista and Voltes Pride. Do we open with Forktail? We're only 2 cards up. We're only 2 cards up. We're not 3 cards up. I think we open with Forktail. Shit. Shoot. Oh no. Oh no, dude, this is blocking. Wait, no, this will die. This will die. Surely it'll die to the siege, right? I'm blocking the I'm blocking the beast crew again with this fruit. But if I play, but it's weird, right? I can't play fruit before I play the Forktail. And I play the back row, it's gonna die to this. I don't want to kill this. He has an AA. Whatever he AAs. Whatever he AAs is what we're gonna escal. I think we just like face tank this.
Guaranteed.
I think we don't care and we just face tank
I'm
it.
an officer and a gentleman.
Because I don't really want to go tall. There could be a Baron or something. There's an AA, so we can escal that.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
This'll be quick and painful.
Last card, Hand Marvin's Blue Dream. He AA to get rid of a brick or something. He didn't AA a siege engine. So, like, he missed his Blue Dream. Oh, quite a weak round for him. Quite a weak draw for him. He missed his Blue Dream. And, oh, he killed my beast. But, yeah. Another situation where they just don't have points on their board. Cockatrice still gets value here. We're gonna finish with the Cockatrice for flavor style points. Woo! I was wondering if defenders need a buff. Dude, I should time you out for that. Defenders, no, do not buff defenders. They need a nerf, if anything. Not that defenders are strong or OP or popular. They're just extremely unhealthy. Extremely unhealthy design to the game. And I wouldn't mind if they got nerfed to oblivion. You say that while playing broken Cockatrice? Cockatrices are not broken? I don't think Cockatrices are broken, man. They're strong, situationally strong, but they're not anywhere near broken. And it's a different topic. It's a different topic, right? Like strong cards versus unhealthy cards. are different topics. They have sometimes a little overlap, but in the case of like the decks that defenders enable, they're not problems because they're strong. Status. Okay. Finally bricked one. I was wondering how long it would take for us to brick. But it's best boy, it's fine. It'll be carryover for round 2. You know what song I have stuck in my head?
The righteous shall be recompensed.
Last night I discovered for the first time this song from K-pop Demon Hunters called Golden. I haven't watched the movie yet, but it is super catchy. I listened to a cover. I randomly doom scrolled into a cover of Golden. Not even the original song. It was auto-tuned and like with post-processing and stuff, but it was like really good. It was probably one of the best performances I've ever heard. Just like so much, really a lot of high notes, and the high notes were delivered with so much power and clarity. But then I watched like the raw footage of the cover singer singing without any auto-tune or like live. And it was still good, but it was like, nah, nowhere near as impressive. Yes. Alpha Werewolf, the best way for content. GG Noble. He's gonna pass, I think. I don't think I'm gonna use any of my removal here. Well, what do I play, though, as my next card? I have only removal in my hand. Jesus. Do I pass? Maybe I can get away with passing. If I pass, I force him... Like, if I pass, I might force him to play his... I wonder if I could force him to play his Ardfane in this round. And then he would have to, like, either, like, go multiple cards down while bringing out the Ardfane. Then he would have to either push for a 2-0 with multiple cards down or go long round 3 with no Ardfane. I think maybe we could win either scenario. The scary part would be if he wins this round down, like if he plays down to 4 and wins this round without bringing out the location. Uh-oh. That looks like it's happening.
Nordling, is it?
Milan just used to pass on 7 regardless like this. Yeah, I mean, it's a viable strategy. It's just like the Shoop Ale deck, right? You lose on like you're threatening to be losing on even, you just pass anyways. Crap. This is not good for us. Let's try. Let's see how it goes, though. We do have a lot of removal with this version. I think if he summons out the Ardfane in this round, in round 2, I'll just Heatwave it. Amir?
Don't touch! Those mixtures sustain me.
He'll probably pass, I'm guessing. He passes, we play Forktail Squirrel. Cantarella enjoyer? Yeah, he's a Canta enjoyer. In case there's a false theory. throwing our Erendite. We want like Eskel, Cockatrice. We don't want. Oh, actually, we do want Incubus. Forktail, not good. Werewolf, not so good. Risk of bricking now. If I don't mulligan this, is risk of bricking, so I think we have to mulligan this. That's great. And so we don't have any vampires in this deck, do we? No, we don't have any vampires in this deck, right? Maybe we proc Moon Sabbath for Siri? Oh. Do you think there's a false Siri? I don't mind going for... This is 5p. I don't mind going for Mamuna onto Fiend and then like keeping the option open to playing the Siri. I think that could be fine. I could also try to Oniro for Cockatrice. Like our Oniro is currently like Cockatrice, Incubus, Griffin. Definitely false Siri with Boohurt, but I've already gotten rid of one. I don't know what to open with if I don't open with this. So that's why I'm doing it. Right? I don't have any proactive play other than this, Mamuna.
How dare you? I am your sovereign, your emperor.
I think it's a heat wave on this. What else do we play? Again, nothing else to play. Maybe Riptide, but I don't want to use Riptide here. Let's heat wave this. He might play ball, he might not play ball, whatever. I think I don't care. Cockatrice buff make it a decent card? Yes, I think so. I think it's quite decent now. It's consistently like an 8, even if it doesn't poison anything. Or P, right? And it's got upside of potentially poisoning something. Like we could poison this card with Cockatrices. We play 2 of them.
Push on! No
This is for Emir.
mercy!
Thanks for trying out new cards on stream. You're welcome. Forktail has been very meh so far. But Cockatrices have been really good.
Barbarians all.
The Vormorlahans detest intruders.
Okay. The Riptide is getting worse and worse. What do you guys want to do? I have so much removal in my hand, and he's not playing any removal. We could Griffin the Joachim. We could Eskel this 11, which seems to be bad. We could play Riptide. Honestly, it's probably just Riptide, right? Riptide. Front row. Riptide front row. This goes to 2. That card goes to 1. Because, like, this Riptide's not going to kill anything. If I'm not willing to Eskel this, which I'm not really willing to Eskel this, then it's not going to kill anything. So I should just use it now. And if I play it back row, it's going to play for 10 points. If I play it back row, it's going to be a better Imposter plus Vanamar. Because there's so many status units back here.
Yeah! Yeah! Enough! Let us finish.
What is happening? Oh my god.
Beaters forward! Let the hunt begin.
These cards always suck so hard for the status player when they have to play them in round 3 against a deck that has nothing to lock. We gotta play this. It's a little bit suboptimal. But we'll play this for now. We wait. Come on, play a Dame. Play a Dame or something. Play ball. Like, what are you waiting for? Play Emir. I think he got really screwed by us heat waving the Ardfane. He can't, like... There it is. Okay.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Oh, no!
My, the Van Moorlehems, they truly spoil
Oh, no! I forgot this thing! Oh, shoot. Yikes. Are we screwed? I guess when he plays ball? Alright, we're gonna kill this. What was that werewolf? I don't get it. Just, I don't have anything else to play. I needed to play that. I'm gonna kill that. You're not muted. I don't know what you're talking about. Buff by 2? Because boost self by an enemy using its power that's lower than yourself. You target an enemy unit that's lower power than the werewolf, and then it boosts by that much. So this one was played at 4, it can only target 3 or lower power units. This one's 13, it can target 12 or lower power units. We escal this thirsty Dame.
All right.
He still has Mentor? Wait, no, he still has Canta. He can Canta my Erendite? Oh, shit. He can Canta my massive Erendite? Is that how it works? How did he kill the Yoakim, by the way? He bled it?
The Emperor is dead. Long live the Emperor.
Okay, I mean, there's no ball, right? Ball would have come down by now. There's no ball. So I think we're taking this now. We're taking that now so that we can play 2 cockatrices for 7 and poison this. 2 cockatrices at 8 power to poison the...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling
He even had
behind.
emissary. Oh, he blocked it! Asshole! Dude, is this guy sniping me? He's played perfectly around everything. I mean, maybe he's not, but like... Played perfectly around Riptide, Cockatrices, and... Where, like... Okay, so... What is... Okay, so I think the card that we get now is... This?
No worries. Sins of the flesh are my speciality.
This gets me 2 beasts again. And we're not going for the poison anymore, because now we're just going to be poisoned at 3. So we're just going to play this as an 8. Yeah, and he waited. He played around Toad Prince. Like, the Toad Prince was the most sus thing, I think. He played around the Toad Prince. Normally, people just jam Emir right away. And he waited so long to play the Emir and the Thirsty Dame until he got 4 statuses, which I almost never see people do. Oh,
No
shit.
need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain.
Oh, shit. I don't know if he's losing. He has last say. He has last say. He might have like Vanamar or something. Like discarded Falsiri. Okay, so at least we bricked his Falsiri. That's really nice. Okay. Like if this is a Vanamar, if this is a Tall Punish, we lose. Oh shit. shit, we lost.
Let us see.
Oh, he also has a tall punish here. Totally forgot.
This'll be quick.
We didn't keep an answer for Rosa. I wonder if we win if we ignore the Dame. If we don't escalate the Dame and we save an answer for the Rosa, I wonder if we win. But like, yeah. What did we use Erendite on? We used Erendite on Amir because we couldn't kill him with Toad. That was like the big difference. The Toad getting bricked was super big. The Toad getting bricked. If the Toad kills the Amir, then we get to save the Erendite for Rosa, and then we win. I think that would be a win if Rosa got answered, in addition to everything else that got answered, right? And Erendite also would have gotten a few extra points, being able to hold it until later. Irregular, I didn't have last say. We lost round 1. I played my wolf last. He killed it with Kanta into Heatwave. Yeah, someone was in the chat earlier this week talking about what Maxim's talked about with the Triss Meteor Shower and Land of a Thousand Fables thing. It's kind of a meme, I think. Fables thing might work better in Lippy Ceres if you want to give it a shot. That makes sense in Lippy Ceres. Lippy Ceres with Fables and Triss Meteor Shower, and then you probably don't play Decoy, right? You don't need to play Decoy because like your Triss just gets copied.
Don't make me laugh.
And Land of a Thousand Fables is a good card for Lippy anyways. Did you do anything with Pirates? No, I did not do anything with Pirates. I think Seagulls are better in other decks. Pirates are a little bit weak right now. And I never really enjoyed playing Pirates that much. Off the books time. I think Forktail's worse in round 1, but I also can't really play this. Oh, Nero's gonna get me. Maybe Forktail's okay if he ends up playing like Disciple, Eternal Fire Disciple. Forktail might be okay.
What deck are you playing?
Hey, Monster Electrical, thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back with your free Prime sub. We're playing mid-range Werewolf Control with Cockatrice and Forktail. We're trying out the new cards, or newly buffed cards, Cockatrice and Forktail. So far, Cockatrice has felt very good. Forktail has felt meh so far. I guess we're an Oneroing Squirrel.
Drive off the mages and their foul magicry.
I don't have anything to play. It is, again, very awkward.
Art thou worthy?
Do I need to do this? Maybe I didn't need to do this, because I can squirrel it later. I don't need to squirrel it now. Maybe this was bad because I end up using the Oniro. But I think he's going to pass relatively soon. The thing is, I don't have anything to play here. 0 cards to play here. Maybe he plays a Novigrad in the Heat Wave, but it would be weird for him to play Novigrad now.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
His Forktail plays for 4? No, 3? Like, I'm better off not playing this Forktail, I think. Alright, we're doing it again. Normally I would just play a cheap card here, like Rider. Rider would be amazing to play right now.
Have you made your offering?
Another Sesame. Oh my god. I don't think this deck is supposed to pass like this. I don't want to pass like this. You understand? I don't actually want to pass like this. I think it was maybe a mistake to mulligan the Fiend into the Forktail. Better to just play Fiend in round... We just should have just kept the second Fiend, played the second Fiend, and won the round, and then, like, played Griffin in round 2. And then Mamuna round 3. Come on, boy! Yes! It would have been better if it was the next turn. This turn was one turn too early. Forktail has been good for me at a couple of games off stream yesterday, but today so far it's not been good. Our deck naturally swarms in round 1. It doesn't swarm much in round 3 though. Long round against Sesame Gaming, and he got 2 of them in his graveyard despite the squirrel. Like, this is where you really want to lemons. He does this and you lemons all of his Sesames and his boat in round 2, and then you win. Incubus. Incubus is pretty bad. Like, we're gonna play Forktail, we're gonna play Erendite, and then we're gonna... I want to play Rider. I want to play Griffin. Forktail, Griffin, and then... we just keep this hand, I think. Forktail, Griffin, Erendite. This hand. This is not gonna, like, doom itself, right? If I discard like this. I think we lost, though. Like, there's not much to control in this deck. Even if we control literally all the spenders, he's just gonna use all of his coins in one turn. And we're gonna Oniro the second Cockatrice. Just keep this hand. How good is Incubus? Incubus is not good, huh? Incubus is not good, actually. I think it's like kind of okay. You think I still win? We'll see. We're going for Cockatrice on Oniro, right? This werewolf's a 7 and it's a beast. It's okay. But the beast part probably doesn't matter, because I already have Griffin and Toad Prince. It's not really much worse. Like, I have a 8 here, an 8 here, and a 7 here. And this is not even worse, right? Like, the werewolf is better than the Forktail. No ethereal, yeah, because this deck has no other engines. And I think ethereal's gonna die most of the time.
Cast off decadence. Renounce sin.
Do we Toad Prince this card? He's not spending. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 removals. It is a werewolf target. I guess we can werewolf first and wait. That also lets us, like, it gives us, well, I guess if we Toad Prince, it also gives us the ability to Cockatrice right away too.
Man's got the wares if you've got the coin.
That's me again. I guess he missed. The 20% miss chance. Oh no. Oh, okay. He's gonna boost it. Boost it in Veil. Will we Riptide that?
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
I think now the Riptide isn't gonna get anything else. Five spots left in the front. This needs to go front. This needs to go front. Alright. He has last say. Again, like, this deck doesn't want to give up round 1 because of the tall punish on the werewolf. So I need to be really careful about having a very playable round 1 hand. Which is kind of why, like, I feel like Incubus maybe should be a different card. But I couldn't. I was looking for what card Incubus should be, but I couldn't figure it out. Escal this?
Getting to work.
He's also gonna play King of, like, his King of Beggars is gonna come out, and at some point I need to kill the King of Beggars.
Hold now! We must negotiate.
I think it guarantees win with 4 Sesames in graveyard, otherwise I don't think it's 100%. Okay. Blueprints that. Sounds healthy, yeah. Sounds healthy, exactly. This is a weird situation, though. He can buff things out of Cockatrice range.
Slow, ain't ya?
Okay, we ignore that. Right, we ignore that. Should have targeted the one on the side, actually. Target the one on the side is less likely to get buffed by a second Oxenford guard. I don't want him to buff it. If he buffs it, then I can't Cockatrice it. Oh shit. Professor's so good. Maybe I should have played Barondite there to play around Professor. Professor just played for 19 points. Okay, he's at max coins. Max coins, can't spend anything on the board. That's good for us. Oh, damn. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do we do? I think it's a heat wave. I also could see Arendite. I feel like I should have used Arendite on the turn that he set my Griffin to 3. It's gonna boost this card. 13 to 18. We're gonna kill this one then. If I do that, I think we just do this. I think we just do this. Screw it. Could be really bad. What if he has 2 poisons instead of Mariels? 2 poisons instead of Mariels is actually really bad. Okay. Heat wave, I think. Even though it's very late, like, I just don't want him to find a poison from that. And he's not gonna go tall here. Right? Like, the tallest thing I can that I can heat wave is an 8. Alright, watch him do 50 points. 46 points in 1 turn. Here we go! Oh my god, it's so close. He did 40. He did 40 in 1 turn. It's too bad not 50. 40. One more Sesame, he would have won. He needed to roll 1 more Sesame, and he would have won. Either I didn't have the squirrel, or he plays the thing. He missed 1 in round 3, right? He missed 1 in round 3, but like 1 more Sesame is 6 more carryover in the graveyard. And definitely better than stolen mutagens, which is what he took, right? Nobody plays Acherontia anymore. People just play 4 Sesames. Like, you don't need Acherontia to win. Which is sad. Acherontia is a very, like, thematic card. Same with Exora. I still think the ideal way to balance Syndicate archetypes are nerf pulling the strings and Sesame to 6 provisions, buff Shady Vendor, buff Acherontia, Exora, maybe buff Collusion. Just like keep pulling the strings and off the open Sesame out of Shady Vendor range, and then just adjust everything else related to those archetypes based on that. It's gonna be a very tough road to get there practically, but I think, like, in an ideal world, that would be way healthier for the archetypes. Soldiers. Cockatrices are weird in versus soldiers. This for battle stations. Get rid of you. You. No alpha werewolf is quite sad. It's okay, back row. Though we don't have Toad here. Or just nerf Vendor to 7p and leave these 2 cards at 5. Yeah, that would be the easy way. There's easy way and hard way. Do we Riptide that? Probably. I'm gonna regret if I don't, I think. SY become playable equal nerf? Dude! It's nothing about SY being playable. SY was SY was already very playable last season. Not Sesame, but pulling the strings, bounty. Sesame at 5 provisions, like, the problem is Sesame at 5 provisions versus Sesame at 6 provisions with no other adjustments is too big of a variance, right? It's like completely unplayed versus very strong. And in my opinion, too strong, especially when in the context of like coin variance and carryover. So my goal is to adjust it so that it's not that high variance based on coin or carryover or RNG, but still playable. My goal is not to make Sesame unplayable. It's very like very ingenuine or disingenuous. You're trying to make it sound like that. Oh, wait, I'm gonna play this next.
We go where the Empire has not yet reached.
Good pass now. The thing is, with this syndicate situation, I think the most likely way of solving this issue or getting to my ideal scenario would be spending 1 month just doing syndicate changes only. So like nerf Sesame and PTS to 6 provisions at the same time, buff Shady Vendor, buff Ixora, buff Acherontia, buff Collusion. But the weird part is we don't know if all those changes would go through or not, but like maybe even have coordination with other coalitions to try to increase the chances that all of these changes go through. Now we have Alpha Werewolf. I wish I got to play Alpha Werewolf last turn. This is bad. This is also an engine. Semi-brick. We can get rid of this for now.
Build rats, not on this.
Can we take a long round 3? No All God in this deck. Too many card slots for All God. I don't want to play Erendite. It might get squirreled. I think we can try for a long round 3 here again. Go for Squirrel. Get rid of... Squirrel the Erendite 1 turn with a cheap card. And then we're gonna Mulligan Fiend as a backup in case we draw Griffin. This is very engine heavy. This is probably something like the 2x Battle Stations deck we played last season. I think it might run Invo. These cockatrices probably need to go really late after he uses leader. I mean, I don't know. They might actually just be... We'll probably just play them as 8s, most likely. Incubus. Incubus.
We conquered Gesso.
Guess we're rezzing
Nordling scum
this
are no
lot.
better.
Good thing we had the backup. Junior's 10 provisions. I'm scared of second remedy. I think we should just play the Mamuna because of second remedy possibilities. He might spend a leader on this next turn, and then we can get the Toad Boots value. Interesting. He takes 2 locks? He wants a second lock? That's strange. Oh, my Incubus is bad now. Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe he'll kill the Griffin? I have a heat wave. I remember I have a heat wave. My Incubus is really bad now. Should I have Cockatrice this Fuka? Actually, maybe I should have Cockatrice. How big are his units? Nilf Knight, maybe? Nice, he doesn't block the poison. Easy value. I have last say. Muzzle. He's got a lot of control that... Got a lot of control that doesn't do anything versus me. It's nice. Where he has no engines left?
No problem.
Is he out of engines? Like he's not playing engines anymore. Why didn't he Ramon a light cavalry? Oh. Wrong card. I don't even think that's that many points. It's like 5 damage plus clear skies, which is going to be like 7 points. Like a 12. I should have played this. I should have played everything front row, I guess, if I knew about the Ragnarok. This werewolf is looking bad. He's got more control. This is why I don't play Ethereal, why I don't play Piggy, and all that. I don't know what I play. Okay, I could get... I want to get a 3. Not right now. This.
I'll show you.
That. Junior's a great card, yeah. 5 power Junior was ridiculous. I have 5 7s. Oh. Oh. I'm so sorry about that. I think this is gonna get bricked. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any value with this. Because even if I res a 3, he's going to leader it. Ah, okay, Rope wins. He's gonna leader it, and if I res a 3, he gives him a Vrygef target, so that's even more points for him. He's gonna leader it to the front. So I think I'm just gonna play the Incubus. Okay, do we want to change any of this stuff? Like, we're winning, but some of these cards have felt not good. Forktail has felt not good. Incubus has felt not good in this deck, which I knew. When I put him in, I knew it was going to be awkward, but I don't know what else to play. So, Maxi could be a consideration if we cut Eskel, but I don't really want to cut Eskel. We could change Eskel to Muzzle and then play Maxi. I looked at Beasts, but there are no good Beasts. Should we play Chimera to eat the fruit? That's not many points. That's like, right? That's really not that many points. What do you guys think? Any considerations? Any suggestions? Pred Dive? Pred Dive is so... God. How did I know you guys were gonna freaking say Pred Dive? It's such a low floor, though. It's such a low floor, and it's not like we're short on removal. Our deck has a lot of removal already. Incubus also has the upside of it can bring back a Griffin. Let's say you like play Griffin round 1, Mamuna Griffin round 2, and then Incubus the Griffin round 3. That brings back a beast for your Cockatrices. Can you get back to Ethereal version? It seemed very strong with more threats. I don't want to go back to Ethereal version for this deck. There's not, like, Ethereal plus 2 Piggies is just not very good right now, in my opinion. Almost every deck is running a couple of control cards. And I've found it much more efficient to just not play into the control. Like, they have nothing to control with their damage. Literally nothing to control with damage. One thing to control with lock, which is fruits of use is the fruits, which is not that many points. And then what about the Forktails? Like, I guess we can play Pred Dive, like, but the Forktails, maybe we can play one King Cobra instead of a Forktail, because the Forktails have just been pretty bad. So far, we haven't needed King Cobra for anything. Or we could just play a second Squirrel instead of Forktail. That honestly might even be better. There's quite a few decks that need multiple Squirrels. No, we don't change leader. What would we change the leader to? Fruits is good. Fruits allows us to play Griffin, which we need Griffin for Mamuna, and Fruits is just, it allows us to push with this deck, which we wanted to be doing. Yeah, rain decks would play 2x Squirrels. I think that makes a lot of sense. For this second Forktail, would you guys prefer second Squirrel or King Cobra? I really think King Cobra is not good. I'm gonna wait until, like, I'm gonna put in second Squirrel. I'm gonna wait until our Cockatrices, like, I'm gonna wait until someone boosts the Cockatrice poisoned unit to really tall before putting in King Cobra. Because I think that is really the main situation in which King Cobra is good. Is if they try to play around the Cockatrice by boosting the poisoned unit after the first poison. I don't know if anybody's crazy enough to do that. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just nobody crazy enough to do that. Rockfar Warrior is a card that potentially could be an option, a way to nerf warriors. Since Highland Warlord always gets reverted, Tyr has gotten reverted now, out of nowhere, after 3 months. For me, the best way is still to just nerf Highland Warlord to 6 provisions. It's the best way to nerf to target the deck that we would like to nerf without nerfing other stuff with collateral damage. But like Tyr has collateral damage to some decks. Rockfar Warrior definitely has collateral damage to some decks. But Rockfar Warrior, we could go to like 5 provisions, 3 power. That could be a way to not have collateral damage to other decks while still having a significant nerf to Warriors, because Warriors needs Rockfar Warrior for the War of Clans res target. moving it out of 4 provisions would force the War of Clans deck to play stuff like Onkrite Warrior, which is a little bit worse. Bro, stop. Accursed, I don't think I'm ever going to stop nerfing popular and strong decks. Like, Warriors is both a popular and strong deck this season. There's no reason not to nerf it. Like, I know a lot of people, they log in the first day of the season and they see, like, majority of their lists are invalid and they're like, fucking Balance Council, fucking streamers and influencers, what the hell is wrong with them? Now I have to actually use my brain and think about how to adjust my decks and, like, maybe come up with something new that I haven't played before. Boo-hoo. Woe is me. Rock Bar Warrior. Writing it down. Rock Bar Warrior. Imagine using brain. Yeah, playing against Warlord, against, like, similar issue, right? Warlord Sesames is a very similar issue. It's carryover red coin. You get blue coin against the Warlord or Sesame player getting red coin, and they draw their Warlords or they draw their Sesames. What can you do about it? You can't do anything about it, and they get like 18 points of carryover that you cannot interact with for the most part, and you're just twiddling your thumbs. I guess I'll just win up 30 points, down 1 card, and then lose round 2 and round 3. And then not only is Warlord carryover, but it's carryover in the form of additional removal, additional damage, and then everything you play dies. But why do you target nerf me? Yeah, like you're the only one who plays Warriors. What do you think about Seagulls being... What? I don't understand the question. 6 power for 14 provisions? Is that what you're saying? If Brockfar is literally the best SK card, then why would you not want to nerf it? If you believe Brockfar is the best SK card, then it should get nerfed. No? I don't think it's the best SK card, but I think it's a strong SK card for sure. And it's a very, like, mid-rangey card, too. I cut a Forktail and I immediately queue into freaking Arachas. Okay, but we drew our only Forktail. And Pred Dive's also going to be Garbo. Don't think we want this right now. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, in terms of variety and deck building options, yes, nerfing Warriors is not a bad thing in terms of variety and deck building options. The nerf would not kill Warriors, right? Warriors were being played last season, and they were good last season too. They just weren't, like, super popular or super strong. They were good. They were, like, tier 2. And then they got buffed. And the goal is not to kill Warriors. The goal is not to kill Sesame, right? The goal is to increase the variety by making the top decks slightly weaker so that other decks are relatively stronger and better options. So many people have a different view of the game. For sure, that's true. There's many different perspectives, and no one perspective is correct. We still don't know if this is Caterwing. Do we wait until... We wait until he plays Frost before we Forktail, right? But I mean, I might just want to Forktail now. I would play 2 more units by playing this. But if I Forktail now, he just passes. Yeah, let's wait until he plays Frost. Okay. Block the... Well, if I play Rider, I have to block the Cockatrice crew. I'm not passing. Guess we don't click. I have an Oniro? I do have an Oniro. That's a tall unit. We're not really gonna get value from our tall removal. This is Insectoid. Do I play Insectoid in my deck? I don't play Insectoid in my deck, right? Chat, do I have an Insectoid in my deck? Someone check for me. I'm about to embarrass myself. I don't have an Insectoid in my deck.
Watery tart. I'll show you.
I think we just get this out of the way so that it doesn't brick later. Dude, my Forktail's not looking so hot. But it does wipe out... Oh. He's leadering? Fuck! Fuck! The literal only guy who plays Arachas Behemoth. Okay, it's not Tatterwing. It's not Tatterwing. Are we passing? I don't want to pass. But, like, my hand kind of sucks. I don't want to play any of this stuff. I want to save this for Hive Mind. Forktail plays for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we just play Forktail. Maybe we just play it. It's not bad. Right? It would have been way better last turn, but it's not bad. It still gets rid of units in the back row. He's probably playing a Bone Talisman deck or something. Still don't know if it's Golden Necker. Okay, it is Golden Necker.
Oh, I sense trouble.
Should pass here. I think we're gonna pass here. This guy plays Golden Necker with Wolfsbane. Always tries to 2-0. So if it's Golden Necker, we don't need Squirrel. I wish I had Heatwave here. So this is gonna be like a consumed guy. What is the thing called? The consume that buffs all units of the same type on that row. Oh my god, I'm having old man brain. Chimera, yes. Thank you. Ooh. Wow, that's expensive. That's super expensive. Wait, what? Oh no! Oh no. This is why you should do your homework in algebra class, chat. I'm gonna have to hold on to a squirrel because of this brick. There's nothing to squirrel, right? Against Golden Necker, there should be nothing to squirrel. Okay, what are we getting with Oniro? Maybe Erendite, but probably Cockatrice, I think. Cockatrice would probably be the best thing to get. Please. You think that was intentional? Really? Because he's gonna try to 2-0 anyways? Like, he doesn't care because he's gonna try to 2-0 anyways? Oh, shoot. I messed up. I played the fruit on the wrong row. The fruit needed to go front so that I could Griffin front and Toad Prince front. Oh wait, I have a squirrel. We're okay. I have a squirrel. Squirrel's a beast. Bone Talisman's incoming. Let's eat this now before he starts boosting, I think. Dude, this squirrel would have been a second Forktail. I would have had a second Forktail there.
You crossed the wrong
Oh my
sources.
god. Game-winning second Forktail right there. Cut one just before this. Heat wave for 10? Oh. Back row. And then Squirrel front row. Cockatrice to 6. Maybe he plays Bone Talisman and goes to 7. And as a werewolf target, yeah. We're gonna werewolf last though, in case of spores. Right? This really matters. Yeah, I'm not surprised he would run Talisman. Did he miss Golden Necker? I didn't get ahead. So strange. I thought he could have passed there. It might have been a good pass there. Now we have last say. He has Golden Necker still? Oh. You were right, Accursed Business. Always goes for the 2-0 despite not drawing Golden Necker. Oh wait, this is round 3. I forgot. This is round 3. What am I talking about passing? This is basically sudden death round 2 because he took the tie in round 1 instead of taking the win round